Going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Nike just gave us an update about Caitlin Clark's signature shoe. Finally, guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, I'm here to tell you guys, if there's something that we need to be concerned about, it's Nike, dog. It seems like they've been dropping the ball every step of the way. Caitlin Clark has not got an update about her shoe. Now, I told y'all early on, I believe, possibly, allegedly, Caitlin Clark Nike deal probably wasn't done right. Could that be part of the reason why we haven't got an update about her shoe? That could very much be. Well, we got an update today in regards to Caitlin Clark's shoe, and pretty much Nike letting us know like what the future is with Caitlin and this whole situation. But I'm telling you right now, fans is definitely pissed off about the entire debacle because Angel Reese signature shoe got announced. A'ja Wilson seemed like she's definitely getting uplifted and put it on the forefront. Sabrina Ionescu, hell, even Paige Becker's signature shoe got done before Caitlin. Now, granted, all of these young ladies' Nike deals was in motion before Caitlin got hers. We can't not tell the truth about that. And I'm here to tell you, dog, all of this was just unexpected. Now, just like I stated, Nike let it be known that they gave us some updates. It's being reported that a recent Nike earnings calls has fans predicting when Caitlin Clark's signature shoe will release, and they aren't happy with the outcome, man. Yes. So despite all of the hype that came from Nike signing Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark to a reported 8-year, $28 million deal that includes her receiving a signature shoe earlier this year, Nike hasn't done much with this contract to this point. Like I've been telling y'all, they ain't really been doing nothing. Of course, a lot goes into creating a signature shoe for a player, and it would have been unrealistic to imagine fans could already buy Clark first shoe by 2024. Like, nobody said that we needed the shoe done by this year, bro. Like, we just wanted some updates about it. Now, still, some fans are chalking up Nike's current sales struggles to them missing the golden opportunity to get Caitlin shoe done. Expert of Nike Q2 2025 earnings call transcript surfaced on social media Friday. Here is the thing that got leaked. You say, what is really fun for me to see coming back to see is running these gender offense. We've launched women's basketball program, which I didn't think we'll ever do. Sabrina Matt already touched on it. Number 2 shoe in NBA. And then we have A'ja Wilson and Caitlin Clark coming back from behind. And behind that, sportswear, a lineup around look at court, look at basketball, look at football, including the field general. So net is products coming, and we're gaining confidence with the season. So fans is kind of predicting that. Going back to the article, so it looked like fans are not happy about the current state of Nike situation with Caitlin Clark. So, judging off the context of their sales report for 2025, looked like Caitlin Clark's shoe could be coming in 2026. And yeah, man, that's spooky in itself. Moving on to another story, it looked like Sue Bird and none other than Megan Rapinoe talked about Caitlin Clark and his white privilege situation that it's quite interesting, man, and it's currently making headlines. Let's pull it up right now.
I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been Black players. This league has been kind of built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate Black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. There's been some backlash to Caitlin's interview, with some criticizing her acknowledgement of her white privilege. Megan, just what stood out to you in this piece and the response to it?
I think something that sort of stands out immediately, and we talked about it either last week or a couple weeks ago, was the Roxane Gay quote about allyship and just like putting yourself in it. There's no way to like you play in the W. There's no way to stand outside of it or separate from it. Like, it's always better. Like, all of our liberation is tied up in everybody else's liberation. So that is one thing. I think what Caitlyn did in her quotes or in the article was speak explicitly about her white privilege. Like, and that is what is receiving so much criticism or backlash. And like, that is the lesson. So, for conservative media coming at her now, that obviously they're just showing their whole ass. And, if fans are upset about her saying that and just acknowledging what is true, I think that says a lot. But I think the more that you speak directly to it, the clearer it becomes what your stance is. And then, you can't be used in that way. It doesn't really leave your beliefs or your stance as a white player to any sort of interpretation. You're taking the space and owning the narrative yourself. I think another thing that I'm constantly trying to think of and be aware of, and I want other people to be aware of also, anytime there's a positive story in women's sports, the sort of like quote unquote area, is immediately flooded with divisive narratives for lots of different reasons. Some of it's real people. I do believe that some of it is not even real people and bots and
You said you're like the bot farms have taken over.
Well, yeah, totally. But for all of us to just be aware of that anytime there's anything positive or honestly just any news at all in women's sports, it's just like immediately flooded with insanity and really like divisive narratives. And then I think to that, like, when are we as athletes being used? When is your narrative when are your likes?
Was Megan Rapinoe and Sue Bird speaking about the Caitlin Clark white privilege situation? I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section below. And keep them bells on, because I'm coming back with some more news. And I hope you guys like me going back to the clips. And like always, man, until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters off.